Finally, the time had come to shoot another film that had been waiting in the wings for over 20 years.
It took years to reach us.
Preparations for Silence had been ongoing for 4 years at that point. The most recent delay had caused all of the actors to leave the project, except for Liam Neeson.
I'm happy to help. It is fulfilling to finally be of use in this country.
Martin had approved Andrew Garfield for the role in 2013.
I thanked God for bringing me here.
He was joined by Adam Driver. Preparing for the roles not only cost the actors their time, but also their health. Driver lost 55 pounds, 35 before filming and another 20 during. Garfield turned down other projects for a full year as he grew out his hair and beard. Together, they participated in a 2-week silence retreat and visited dozens of monasteries around the world. Filming took place over 3 months in Taiwan. Local director Ang Lee helped with location scouting for Scorsese. Silence quickly became the worst filming experience of Martin's career. A budget of $46 million was nothing to scoff at, but when artificial sets and green screens are replaced with a natural environment and lighting, costs can skyrocket right before your eyes.
I never knew Japan when it was a country of light, but I have never known it to be as dark as it is now.
This approach squeezed the budget down to the last cent, so the film crew had to skimp on conveniences, even when it came to sleeping arrangements. Add to that the unforgiving weather combined with Martin's health and age. The kid who wasn't allowed to go on walks because of his asthma was here, 70 years later, battling against typhoons to get the shots he needed.
Your faith gives me strength, Mokichi.
Rodrigo Prieto was able to unleash his full potential as he once again took his place behind the camera. This was also the first time since Shutter Island that Martin had decided to shoot exclusively on film, resulting in stunningly beautiful shots. The only exceptions were candlelit scenes. The team didn't want to use artificial light, so these sequences were filmed with ultra-sensitive digital cameras. This was Liam Neeson's second time playing a priest for Scorsese, and recalled how the director had turned into somewhat of a tyrant on set.
Rumor, Father, only. I must conclude it is true.
Martin demanded absolute silence from every member of the film crew, from actors to administrative assistants. If someone broke the silence, filming would stop and the culprit was threatened with being fired. Everyone involved in Silence had to remain silent. Upon completion of post-production, Martin held a private screening of the film in the heart of the Catholic world, the Vatican. 400 priests were invited to the premiere, whose opinions mattered more to the director than anything else. When the film ended, the clergyman had absolutely no editorial suggestions. However, the MPAA gave the film an R rating. This was the second film in Martin's career to receive such a rating without any swearing, the first being The Last Temptation of Christ.
I pray, but I'm lost. Or am I just praying to nothing?
But audiences didn't appreciate the story of the Portuguese missionaries who carried the word of God to Japan. The film only grossed $23 million at the box office. Given that the film had been financed by independent production companies without any large studios involved in distribution, this was a painful blow. Disparaging reviews from festivals and award organizations only dragged out the punishment. Silence received just 1 Oscar nomination for Best Cinematography, but Rodrigo Prieto lost out to Linus Sandgreen and his work in La La Land. Hey, do you like our work? Let us know with your like and comment. Push that subscribe button and share with your friends. If you want to support the project financially, become our sponsor on Patreon or YouTube sponsorship. Thank you.